In chapter 16, some of the important things that are talked about are the factors influencing a business manager's choice of organization, which would be the tax ramifications, control considerations, potential liabilities of the owners, ease and expense of the formation and operations, the transferability of ownership and interests, projected life of organization. Alternative forms of business organization are also something that was talked about, which would be the sole proprietorship, the general partnership, limited partnership, public corporation, subchapter corporation, and limited liability company. Duties in partnership would be the duty of obedience and duty of care. Situations that terminate a partnership, resignation of a partner, mergers with other businesses, bankruptcies, and expiration of a partnership agreement. Limited partnership consists of a general partnership responsibility for managing the business and one or more limited partners who invest the partnership but do not participate in its management. Joint stock company, syndicate, joint venture, and franchising are specialized forms of business association. Factors to consider before entering international waters would be the demand for production of targeted countries, legal obstacles that need to be considered, ability to manage international business, currency fluctuations, political interference from foreign government, and risk of non-performance, non-payment, or loss of property. Factors to consider while outsourcing would be types of employees and required skills, time required for employee training, effects of outsourcing on the process, and legal concerns with federal, state, and international levels. And this is important to me since I want to start my own business. In chapter 17, it talked about corporation, which is a legal entity created by state law which raises capital via the issues of stock in its investors. Classifications would be closely held, publicly held, domestic, foreign, alien, multinational or transnational. Subchapters, professional, benefit, corporation, or nonprofit. Creation would be corporations are governed by state law. Each state has a general incorporation states that stipulates the article of incorporation to be used. Activities for creating a corporation would be incorporation, corporate powers, or piercing the corporate veil. Financing or debt would be types of debt instruments or notes, bonds, and Equity financing is raising operating capital through the sale of stock, equity securities, or stock options. Primary classes of stock would be common stock, preferred stock, stock options. Types of preferred stock would be cumulative, participating, liquidation, and convertible. Rule of shareholders is vote can be cast at meeting or by proxy and engage in proxy solutions. The role of the board of directors would be authorize or approve certain things. The role of the officers and managers responsible for actual management, control proxy election, agent of corporation, limited liability company, hybrid corporation, partnership, which is similar to the subchapters, corporation with fewer restrictions, and then the global dimensions would be a threat of bankruptcy. To Greece, Spain, and Portugal led to confusion as to who held the debt issued by the nations.